Well, my friends, so intro to the next course, because there I'm in a side of a mountain where I come only one time, so maybe 2 times in 1 year when we drive in there, because this is a complete different route to come in there. So greetings to the intro, that is important. And now the question is how to drive in there. There are 3 routes which we can take, and there is something spectacular which you have never seen, and I have never done that, But first of all, in this mountain, that is a different route to come in. I drove already, there's 3 to 4 steps to come in there in that mountain, and that is important now. We have 5 courts in there, they are completely different. We have the garbage court in there, The main court is relax court. That is a cool court, a little bit similar to the lovely court in the city, but much more beautiful, with a little lake, landscape, world class, Playability, good, not the best, Don't expect a real basketball indoor court or such things, And the closed court will be a surprise to me if it's still there or not. Still closed. Have they done something, 2 years ago it was closed, last year it was closed. This time maybe we can go in and play again 1-2 balls. And the garbage court, if this is still there, you will see all that stuff. And I will play with the same t-shirt, same clothes, because I play those courts at one day. We have school grass court in, special one, and the behind school court. So we will check out all of this. This day is a whole street ball day, it's a little bit similar like the old historical city. And an intro is important because how to come in. I will show you now something. First of all, we have all the settings now, which comes best to me, in my opinion. I worked up a long time, but I will explain that, by driving in there. And yesterday I couldn't sleep. Always when I have to drive in that side of the mountain, because it is tough. It is not a good route, And there are always sleepless, really. And now, first of all, wait until this passes, because I show you something. Normally, these are my main mountains, At the end, where this mountain ends, there is the city down, And normally, from the main city over those mountains, there is nothing. There are only mountains. All that way is only mountain, mountain, mountain. There is nothing over those. And we can drive from our city there on that side, always to all courts are on that side. Hundreds of kilometers where you drive left or right. Or you drive like now, but not this where I am, a little bit that way, and there you come to Italy. These are the 3 routes. Italy, right side of the city and left side. For example, Stonewall Court is that side, Ötzi Court is that side. And here is Madame Court, Brennero. And now this way, that is the old Brenner Street, what I have driven already. And now we have in that side of the mountains where we have to travel. And when you are in there comes nothing. And so the question how to come in, normally you can drive the Brenner Street, the old Brenner Street to Italy, but you drive so far over that, and then, really a long time. And not only this mountain, long, and then you have to drive all back again, Asphalt route, a lot of traffic. The other route is that, and there you drive into the mountain, you come under the Eurobridge bridge. That was 10 years the highest bridge in Europe. You go under the bridge in a tunnel, but with that bicycle you can forget it. That is too steep, no chance. And now they have built a new bicycle way, and that is exactly starting here. And you may think, now, yeah, bicycling way, but that is a special one, because they have built for this, in this whole mountain for 7 years. 7 years they have built on that, and it costed 24 million euro, 24 million euro, only an own bicycle way. And I see it already. And I have never driven it, because they have opened it up last year at the end of the year, We were here in October when this was opening up, And so I have never driven this, and that is spectacular. And that is all asphalt, a bicycle way, all asphalt to come into this mountain. But it is a other route than normally, because I started by closed court and I go to relaxed court. And when we will come out, this is a lot of fields, you know, and here you see this going up. You have a spectacular view, what I know, you know. And then we come out by the last court, relax court, the main court, and then when I go back, but normally it would be better to this guy with a scooter here, this guy. And normally, you know, I choose first the close court and the other courts, because when there are people in, then I go to relax court and drive all back, and then maybe it works. And today we have it other, but I will try this new route, you know. I have no idea. I have seen a bit, but my main problem is always, there was the old way also, you know, that they are coming the doggies, you know. I have no idea. Then on the fields, because you are in nowhere, and so I don't know, but I think there are a few bicycles, you know, and that we will test out. I will tell something about the filming what I have now, and yeah, we will check this out, you know, because then we know. If we don't do it, we have no idea, you know. And so let's enter in the intro, and then the own basketball parts will come in separate things, you know, and that will be cool. And now you see that maybe there we will drive on, and then I don't know, you know, it's a complete other than on the other route which I normally drive, those both routes, you know, and that we will see, you know. Pretty cool, you know. Yeah, that is amazing. That I have never seen, I tell you that. Because here, this is the Brenner Street, you know. And there the people make this when they say, what, you're driving there with a bicycle, you know. This guy came up with a scooter. He's so guy. Yeah. I think that is not allowed, you know, but yeah. I don't know, you know. But there is a smoke on, you see that? Like it is burning, you see? In there? Yeah, you will not see it. But I think it's only that steep one, and you know, they say that is very relaxed to drive, but that looks very steep, you know. And I don't know, you know, because with that bike you don't want to drive on gravel, only asphalt. Pah. And when you're in there, you have no chance to come out, you know. So yeah, we will try it out. Let's do it. Yeah, my friends, now we are at the start of it. Watch. Looks cool, or? So here, really, I never drove in. Boah, the old Bauernhaus, you know. But the weather, you see, that is also a thing. They say today raining at 3-4 o'clock. Today they say at 1 o'clock. Then a little bit later at morning, then they say the whole day sun, absolutely no rain. So here you never know, you know. But we will drive on. I will tell a few things, you know. That will be cool, you know, because that route, a $24 million bicycle way, that you don't get every day, or 7 years in the making. Yeah, but we will see. Oh, my friends, that is really amazing, you know. And I have never seen such a bicycle way. That is not a street for cars, you know. They made a real asphalt with those lines, right to drive up and left to drive down, as a bicycle way. And I have also wrote that here, when something happens, a hospital car can also drive the whole route, because it is the width is enough for a car. But here only bicycles are allowed. That is an own way only for bicycling. And that is outstanding. And have you ever seen that? But they're coming fast people now, you see? And that is steep up, you know, very steep. But I think that is the only steep part here, you know. And yeah, absolutely cool, you know. And there you have a great view out there. Wow, really amazing track, you know. Maybe that is really better than the other routes, you know. But yeah, for the courts, if we can play them all, that will be the interesting part. Hello. That will be cool, you know. So yeah, there are a few bicycles, you know. That is always good when you have a few, you know. Wait. But spectacular, with the stone walls, $24 million. And you see that goes up, 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 and from there you have this great view to the mountains of the city then, you know, what I have seen. And yeah, but then it goes in into those fields and then you are in nowhere, you know. But yeah, cool. Yeah, my friends, now I drive up, but that is steep, you know, with this bike, and I have to collect to save my battery, you know. Boy, that is tough, you know. They say it is very relaxing to drive up for families, and yeah, but with a good e-bike, you know. Wow, watch already, it's cool. Hello. Boy, here with a bench, you see. Absolutely cool, mate, you know. Only for bicycling. But the clouds, you know. I don't oversee the mountain. There we have to watch. That is a cool thing, or? Where have you seen such a bicycle way, you know? Whoa. But the clouds look not good, you know. I've watched now, they say only sun, but they don't know, you know. Boy, with that bike, I hope it's only that steep thing, you know. Yeah. Hey, cool, or? That is cool. See that? Wow, that is now amazing. Oh. And there we have a great view, or? Oh, we are high on already, you know. Oh, yeah. Amazing. Oh, now you have to watch, wait. Wow, you see that now? Hey, that is cool, or? Wow. Yeah, but the weather now I see a bit better, you know. You see that? And we drive into those clouds, you know. And there the problem is, there you never come out quickly, you know, when you are in that mountain. And that is the shit thing. But yeah, not so many bicycles, a few. But yeah, here another bench, you know. Yeah, what is that? I have no idea. But yeah, it goes up and up and up, you know. Wow, and I've already, yeah, the battery one thing is away. Because we now drive only upwards, they can change then. But yeah. Wow, but there it goes down, you know, you see that? So yeah, I will tell you a few things about this area, about my camera settings, you know. And greetings out to a basketball YouTuber out of Italy, now in the USA. Dunk City Basketball. Maybe the people will subscribe to him. He has a cool basketball channel, skateboard channel also. Started with basketball with a channel and then got hurt, you know, broke his leg by a skateboard rig. And so now there is no playing streetball content, but watch his videos, they are really cool. Dunk City Basketball. Out of, I think, California, I don't know where, Los Angeles looks, I don't know, but cool, you know, cool court there where he plays, what I've seen, you know, cool music in, maybe you can support him when he cannot play now, and yeah, Dunk City Basketball. And he wrote me, I should buy a drone to film, and there I will say something now. Whoa, what is that? Whoa, watch it that. I have to show you, wait, that no one can. Boah, was ist das? Boah, das habe ich so noch nie gesehen. Boah, I've never seen it. Wait, now the camera is a bit wobbling because I have the long stick. Wait, I have to put my bicycle there. Now it's better. Boah, watch now. What is that? Wow, that's light, you see that? But we have to be careful when there comes someone quick, you know. But you see that? Whoa, what is that? Wow, that I have never seen, you know. Or I cannot remember. No, that I have never seen, because herein I was never driving. Wow. That would be a water slide, oh. Wow, new things. And now comes a bicycle from behind. But, yeah. Amazing, you know. Amazing here. But now the weather, we will see now more in. And, yeah. So. Servus. So, we have to go to the highest. Oh, that is amazing. Oh. So, and don't be worried. Now I have to, it is a little bit odder when I change it, because the stick goes out that way and the camera of course is that way, and when I turn it then the camera looks a little bit down, so I have to make it odder. It's not that easy now with one hand on the bicycle. Wait. Boah. Now I have to come in. Wait. So. Boah, hey, geil. Oh, it goes up, you know. But nice, mate. Watch that, the benches. Oh, hey, that is a cool thing. Only for bicycle. Watch those bench. Boy, yeah, amazing, you know. For the people who live here, a cool training track to drive upwards, you know. Oh, now. Maybe even better view here, or I goes into the woods again here. Wow, but we are high on, you know. This last edge, what you see in the mountains, maybe that is also the Hungerburg, you know. They are also up, you know. So, and yeah, now the sun comes out again. So yeah, and he said to me I should buy a drone. I will say something about that. That would be awesome and cool. I told in many videos, you know, but I have almost 1,000 videos, so I don't think you will have seen that. Or generally to the people now, a drone would be awesome, you know, there is no question. But here at my federal state, or my country federal state, watch, now we come into the this guy. Hey, an asphalt in the middle of the mountains, you know. Now the people will scream, no, no, no. But I tell you, to me now it is much better, you know, to have an asphalt. But we have enough normal natural spaces, but I think that is a cool option one time, you know. When you don't build every way in this, but that is cool, you know. And here we have a lot of rules, you know. And the problem is with a drone, first of all, I don't know how in the US this works out, but here by us, when you have a drone under 250 gram, you don't need a license, you know, to make an exam to fly it. Then you can fly it without an exam, but you also have to register the drone, also under 250 gram. A DJI, oh, that is amazing, you know. Oh, wait, you have to see now the view what I have. Oh. So a DJI Mini 5 Pro would be my choice, you know, under 250 gram, you don't need to make an exam. And there are much more rules when you have a heavier one. But by this is the easiest to do it here, you know. But the thing is, the rules are you have to register it. So they know when you are flying at areas which is not allowed, it can happen that you cannot start, you know, for example. And here in the city, in the whole city almost, it is not allowed to fly. The whole city is not allowed to fly. Of course, you have, they say you have to go to the airport, I call it now, the airport police, you know, in that way. And there you have to register and say, hey, I want to fly today in that city, in that spot of the city and this. And then they give a yes or a no, you know. But maybe most of the time when they will say no, because they say, yeah, you're flying private, no. If you are from a television, a filmmaker, whatever, then they will say yes, you know. And that is the thing. And now they have changed a little bit the rules, you know. In two years ago they have softened it, you know. Because now you can film at the end of the city, which was not allowed, and there, oh, my motor. And there you can fly up to 30 meters. But not higher. 30 meters is the end, and it only goes upwards, you know. It is tough, you know. My battery. And because I have to drive all the way home, you know, because, yeah. And there you have, oh, it's really tough. And yeah, 30 meters is the highest point. And the other thing is, when you are outside, you know, you have an own map. I have an app on for drones where you see that, you know. And outside it is also, there are a few spaces where it is not allowed, because in the cities, in the small cities, you know, not allowed. So not only my city, also at the other cities. And so for basketball, I know almost no court where you could film in a good way, you know, because there are houses beside, then the people will complain, and you have to know, I'm there a stranger, you know, and when I enter in and take a drone out and fly over the houses of the people who live there, that is not a good way, you know. And I tell you, I drive so much with bicycle in the whole federal state. I have only one time seen a drone, you know, one time, and that says a lot, or. And the other thing is, when you film alone, you can track you know. That looks good like here, or when you are in a mountain with not that many trees now, when you are high on an open field of view, and then you make the track on the drone. That looks good, you know, that looks really, really great. But on a basketball court, you know, that looks not that good, you know, one time, but it looks robotic, because it is not that smooth like a normal guy films you, or a girl, you know, you're a person in that word, when a person films you, you know. Boy, but not many people here, you know. Summer, good weather, but we are high on now. Now I think we have almost done the highest point, you know. Now I think we will drive upwards a little bit, because yeah, amazing, no asphalt bicycle way in the middle of the woods, you know. Like a street, you know, only for bicyclists. That's amazing. So yeah, and you know, I have known a girl where I made a skateboard video, the Skate Plaza video what I made, where she is in, and she is a professional drone filmer, you know. She makes professional drone videos for a big car company in the world and flies in the whole world, you know, to film with drones. And I know other guys with drones, but when you make it all the time, then it's also not that good anymore, you know. Of course, to fly one time up a basketball court, but there it depends where you are. Some will look absolutely shit, and some will look great when you fly up 30 meters. And the people say, wow, that looks cool, you know. Like here now at Relax Court, there would be fantastic. But then you have the people in, you know. And believe me, they will complain a few. Because here we are not used to drones, you know. And the other thing is, on a lot of basketball courts there are magnetic fields, you know, the electricity towers. And when you film there and fly with the drone makes all but not that what you do. And you can fly away and you have no control anymore. And then it crashes down, or in the worst case, crashes down to a street beside where cars are driving. And that is all things which are not that good to me, you know. And of that reasons, a drone is to me not the option, because all of those reasons now, you know. But if it would be allowed and no problem, and you can do what you want, yeah, then of course, then it is a leveling up, you know. Even if you film it alone or by tracking, not all the times. It's the same as with an Insta360 cam. Mine is damaged, the lens is damaged. I have the X2, now there's the X6, X5. Wow, now the motor doesn't help anymore. Scheiße, yeah. Motor doesn't work. The bicycle weighs in 32 kilo. Yeah. Scheiße, yeah. But I think we have almost done it. Hey! No, I cannot tell you now. Geil! Hey, do you know what I see? I have to tell you now. Closed court is still there, I see it. On the other side of the mountain, because normally I come out on the left side of the mountain. Hey, it is still there. I see it already. Hey, and the basket is in. I see the board. Hey, wait now. Oh, geil. Watch, my friends. Therein I will zoom in. Wait, I don't. Herein is it. Hey guy, because normally I come from that side, you see that tunnel with the Autostrada del Brennero. I drive in there, or beside, in better words. Hey guy, and now we come from that side, you know, in the mountain. Hey guy, still there, but still closed for sure, but we can play a few balls if they have not locked it up. Here's this guy. Hey, from here we see it, you know. Amazing. Hey guy, and there you see how far we are away, you know. Oh, wait. Wait. I go down from the bicycle, show you something where we started it. Oh, tough here, you know. Watch now. Wait, always be careful that we don't. Down there, here, the bridge, there was where I started the intro. That all we came up now. And in the mountains there, this is where the hidden court is, and that is the highest point in the city, you know. And you see how high we are now. Amazing, you know. Hey, geil. Close court still there, you know. Hey, amazing. But I hope now we have already here, because here is the turn, the road to Italy, or you decide in that mountain when you drive by car, and from here on you drive downwards, you know. And so I need a little bit eco battery when I drive back home, because I have to drive a little bit upwards on the other side, you know. And yeah, hey, amazing. And the camera still runs, you see that, 16 minutes, 1080p, I told you that, it's the better version to me now. And now I'm happy with that settings. Whoa, is this high? No, no net, you know. Oh, you know, I'm afraid of height, you know. And now it goes down, but please, asphalt, please, because here is the gravel. But wait, I have to go save my battery. But now with one hand will be a little bit tough. A few meters, because when I only brake on the right way, the brakes are damaged, you know, on that bicycle. That happened also to me. So yeah. So I will drive a little bit down, watch how far this goes, and then we will see us and talk again about the filming and about those quads. Yeah, the weather now, that I can show you. It is better here, you see. There are clouds, but nothing which makes me worry now. But here you are nowhere, you see that? That is nowhere. Hey, that is a Weikheit when you drive on the mountain on Trambo Court, you know, over Kütai, the other side, where you are complete alone in a mountain, where maybe when I drove there will come for hours not one people, you know. Yeah. Do we have internet here? Wait. There you also have to watch out. Now comes the bicycle, wait. Yeah, it's here. But now I drive down, then we see us. Yeah, my friends, I drove now a little bit, watch. It still goes on the asphalt, and you see here is an old Bauernhaus, and there is nowhere, you know, but looks cool in nature. Now there were coming a few bicycles, because normally I drive on the side with the street, and that is an ugly street, you know. The most terrifying street from all what I know, because there the cars drive 100, 120 beside of you, no respect. Yeah, and in that area of the mountains, they have an American slang, you know. You always think they are Americans because they have the words in German like Americans do, you know. Complete other slang. Wait a little bit. I film now. Wait. Yeah, it's steep. I have to take both hands. And it's a cool area. The vibes in there are cool, you know. Last year I met a girl there. She greeted me. She was like Billie Eilish, you know. Looked like her, and then she greeted me so friendly. Hey, there are cool people in. Always met cool people in there, you know. But now I drive a little bit down, and then we see. Oh, my friends, very beautiful here. Very, very beautiful, you know, to drive. You see that? Oh, that is really cool, you know. And there you see in those mountains, an area which is cool, but there you come out in nowhere, you know. There is almost nothing anymore. There you cannot drive left, right to other part of the city. When you are in, you have to come out again, you know. And yeah, but really nice. Now still asphalt, and this is now I think other that is not with the painted colors in is not that bright, I think. And I think that is maybe the old one, you know, because here I never drove because yeah, I always was worried about the docks and fields, you know. But now when you are there it looks cool, you know. Now it goes upwards again, you know. So I drive more, then we see. Oh, here comes the color again, you see. Here the color, you see. Nice. You see that? Good mate, you know. But boy, I need both hands now on the brakes, you know. Hey, amazing. Or yeah, wait. This we can make in that way. Now the picture will not be straight because I have it not, you know, there we don't have this 360 turn. There it goes a little bit more. Coming a few bicycles, we drive completely down, you know. Yeah, and there is the river, you know. Wow. And here you see, for example, there are those electrical towers. And when you fly here with a drone, I have seen a lot of videos in magnetic fields. They fly away, you have no control, you don't know where they land, what happens, you know. So yeah, but oh, amazing. And watch the river now. Yeah, that is really cool. Oh, the view to the houseboat in Bratcha Kofi there, you know, where we were also on. Very nice. Now that we come the bicycles, or yeah, you see, hey, very cool, you know, relaxed place. Hello. Hey, very nice, you know. Hello. Hey, cool. Wait now, a little few meters. Wow, now. Hey, amazing. Or wow, that is beautiful. Or hey, I expected complete other thing, you know. And that is the thing what you can learn maybe now from me when you are younger. Because when I was young, I also was like, hey, I don't do this, no, I don't know the route, no. And then nowadays I say, yeah, I try it, you know, even when I have concerns and think, well, maybe it's not good, you know, wait, I have motor now. And then you are surprised, hey, that is absolutely amazing. Completely other than expected, you know. I was expecting, yeah, so a dog area with people and only one house, the dogs are running to you, you know, what you see often at adventure YouTubers, you know. And boy, hey, that is really cool. Hey, to drive here, wow, watch it there. Hey, that is a nice route with the river, no car, hey, nature, hey, amazing, you know. And when we are in there at Relax Court, that is the main court, you know. Cool one, Relax, because there you can relax. There's a sports place, a lake to swim, you know, a small one, and relax people. And there I have a lot of memories, you know. There we were walking with my grandmother, you know. I was growing up there by her, you know. And so yeah, when I'm in there, it feels like yesterday when I was moving with her there beside at the river, enjoying the walk, you know. We extra drove in there with the car, and here, so a little bit more motor now. Amazing, you know. Yeah, and they have really special courts, the garbage court, the trash garbage court. I'm excited, you know, when you come in there only 1 time, 2 times a year, like closed court. Now we have seen it is there, and yeah. Yeah, and so do the cameras back again, Insta 360, you know. That is a cool thing. I would love to have the Insta. Hey, boy, there's a house too. Hey, what is that? Hey, can you drink something there? You see that? That looks like a small coffee restaurant to stop only for bicycling. Hey, ist das geil, oder? Hey, das ist echt geil. Yeah, that is really. Hey, we have to make it like this, that you see it. That the people are not concerned when I film them in the face. Hey, there you can stop and drink something. Hey, and boy, that is cool, or very cool. That was hey, amazing, you know. Boy, you see, they greeted me, you know, the girl, without saying anything, hello to me, you know. These are the vibes in there. Hey, cool. Boy, an own thing only for the bicycles, you know. Amazing. Hey, ist das geil. Hey, wait, one down. Hey, it's so geil. Hey, really a cool thing, you know, to drive. that is now a big surprise to me. Yeah, amazing. Oh. But I have no idea how far you drive from here. You know, on the real street I know it and see it, you know, there I know all the things. But we have to overcome a lot of villages there, you know, that we come to relax caught. So maybe a longer route here. And yeah, the clouds, here it looks a little bit more bad. You see that when they come from that side there we have to drive in. But yeah. And so an Insta360 cam, you know. I would love to have the X5, the X6, I don't know. I've only read that they cut for their own, but that is something I don't need, I don't like, you know. And yeah, so but there you can make great effects, you know. The earth ball, I have made already such videos, you know, and when I have now a new one, it would only look the same, you know. When you do that every single time, then it is nothing special anymore, and that is also a thing. And from the chords, you know. Hey, they were Netherlands. You heard it? Geil. There is a case plotter in the middle of nowhere, you know. Case plotter is here, you know. Tatjana Simic from the Netherlands, you know. Hey, geil. Hey. What do you think if I would have spoken now in Netherlands language to her, you know? Geil, hey. Hey, wow, it goes far, you see. And yeah, but we have to wait. They look like rain, those clouds. And you see that here we have to all drive back, and that is tough. And there come the lights, then you have a problem, you know. Scheiße. And I don't see over the mountain, you know. And the weather apps, they change it every hour, you know. Rain, no rain, sun, lights. They never know what happens. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, and so with the Insta360 cam, only sometimes, you know, there you can also track yourself, but that looks robotic, you know. Also on a DJI gimbal, that is absolutely nothing for me, because when you crush it somewhere, when you film every single day, it can make sense, you know, because it looks like someone is filming you with the, how it's called, the Schwenk, I don't know. And here I see now the blue bridge, you see, left on. There I drive normally downwards. Now I know where we are, you know. Here, because yeah, from that side I normally come. But that looks robotic. When you do that all the time, that is not like a human film. So of course you can track yourself in the middle of the picture, left or right, but still you're always at the same space, and sometimes great, but every video absolutely not. And so the GoPro, to me, the best choice. 1080p, I have much more space, 3 hours to film on that SD card what I have now, because the old one was also a little bit damaged. When you film 1000 videos on 2 SD cards, again delayed, that is not the best way, you know. It is too much, you know. And so now with that settings is the best what I think. And oh, amazing, you know. And of course, if I would have the time, if I would know I have 3 hours a cord for my own, with no people in, no one will complain, no one will crash in, then of course I would choose a big camera, you know. Here it changes a bit, you know, from the landscape, but still this asphalt, you know. And because a big camera, of course, you can bring out much more than on a GoPro, you know. But one thing is also, you have to decide for your own. Do you run a channel on YouTube to earn money, to generate views, to go viral, or you only make it private, you know? Because then you have to go a complete other route, you know. The algorithm, how it works. Oh, here's a bicycle. What is there? Wait, you have to watch out again. What is that? You see that? An old bicycle is on the mat. So you see that? Geil. Ist das geil hier. Yeah, amazing. Now, yeah, the weather. Because, wait, I have to go much more. And that is the thing, you know. But now he goes up again. No. Ah no, here down. You see that? So now we are really in nowhere, or? This guy. Wait, my motor. Turn it down. Yeah, when you run it to be successful with views, to go viral, to earn money with that, then you have to make videos which people want to see, and you have to make the style which people nowadays want to watch. You know, 8 minutes minimum. 8 minutes is the thing. Under 8 minutes you cannot put in advertisement when you are in a partner program. You know, partner program rules were right now, I don't know, but 4,000 hours watch time. I don't know if it is still the same, you know. 4,000 hours watch time in 1 year, and you need 1,000 subscribers. That is the big partner program, and there you can lock up, open up all the steps to generate money, you know. With advertisement, I have also advertisement in my videos, but I get nothing for that. They do it in automatically by over 100 views. Under 100 views is no advertisement in, you know. And you know, so nice. And no, watch the weather. Scheiße. Hey, that is now really a problem. Ma, scheiße. Scheiße. Wait, now I have really worry. Wait. Shit. No. Man, jetzt müssen wir schauen. Weather, we have to check out the weather. Yeah, now they say at 5 o'clock lights. Scheiße. But we have to check out in that area the weather. Wait. Wetter. No lights. Hey, das sind solche Wappler. That means they never know what they are doing. Wetter. There. They have no lights. Hey, aber das siehst du echt nicht im Auto, oder? Hey, you can tell me what you want. That looks completely like rain and shower and lights, you know. And they hear nothing, you know. When I watch with my eyes, I see it better, you know. Hey, was ist denn mit der? That's good again. Hey, scheiße. So now I have to decide, you know, wait. Yeah. I have to come a little bit more that we see that. This is always the thing with the weather here, you know. By those routes, because here by me you have almost never a day where the sun is shining from early in the morning to the end. You see, they come exactly there where we are now. But the question is if it's only this small thing. Scheiße. Scheiße. So that will be the question now. The weather, I've watched now a few apps, they all say no light, no shower, exactly here, you know, not in my city, here. But my eye says there will come rain. And I have nothing by me, only this t-shirt, you know. Scheiße. Yeah, and so to run it successfully, you know, 100 views, and now there's wind. Also a thing what I have recognized at the new GoPro, I have a forum on it, it works, but on that GoPro the whine sounds much more out than at the old GoPro. I don't know from the micro what is the problem there, but at the old one the forum was very helpful, and here not that way. It looks you can tell me what you want now, but this looks terrible here, the cloud. Das ist mit dem Scheiße. Das ist echt beschissen. but they can go over or not, I don't know. And now we have to drive up again. Scheiße. So now I have a question. Yeah, my friends, now I moved on. We arrived at the place now, you know. But yeah, it's really tough, you know, to make the decision now. Watch. This is this cloud, you know. So here I have no worries but this, but you see maybe there is sky there also, and maybe I have watched now all different apps and not one has said that there are lights or coming shower now. They said all 0, you know. You know, and that is always the thing. What are you doing now? Do you go on? To go inside there? But I think, you know, this small edge will go away, you know. I tell you, I have a lot of respect of lights, you know, because one light was crushing beside of me and I have to make all the route back, you know. Here I have no escape route what I can do also. And yeah, but and here it is like no one is here, you know, like a ghost town. You see that? From there we came. A very cool thing. Rain would be also not good because I have no jacket and nothing by me, you know. And you know, when you are wet this is not good. So yeah. But now I have to be careful because we are on the main street, you know. And here I don't want that the police will catch me, you know. So wait, I will put down the camera and wait, a little bit wobbling now. So yeah, maybe you understand me, you know. But that is really shit, you know. So you can tell me what you want, it looks complete like rain, you know. And you see that comes exactly here in. But maybe after this there is nothing, so I don't know. So I will drive in now, you know. And then we see us at the other court. First will be the school grass court and then the behind school court. Maybe we can play them and then I will see. And yeah, so let's see. Yeah, my friends, now the intro goes again. I have played already those 2 courts, you know, the school grass court and the other one I couldn't play. You will see all of that. And now I'm sitting here, it's very relaxing, you know. We have made it, the weather is now better, you know, the clouds were really going away. I told that in a video. If you don't see that, I watched every single weather app what I found, and every single weather app said no rain, no lights, nothing. But it looked so strange, and sometimes you have to trust like a team. When you think other, but all others say a different thing, then maybe the others have right, you know. And so I decided to stay, and it was the best decision. Now here I'm sitting here. Today I drive, yeah, it is a gravel ground now, but I know the route. It's much nicer than on the street there. I know a lot of routes now in there to relax court, you know. You can watch the first 2 parts on the videos, what happened there, you know, the school grass court and the behind school court. And now here, watch, that is amazing. That is so beautiful here. And now we drive in, you know, in that side of the mountains. There in. Very cool. And later I will check out. Yes, I tell you other thing. That is so relaxing with an e-bike, you know, against the normal bike. You are completely relaxed here, you know. A huge difference, but there will come an own video about an e-bike. But here we have another court, you know, that I will check out. I check it always out when I'm here, you know. Maybe you see that. There is a football field in, and there is a skate parking, you know, a skate ramp. And I always watch if they have built a basketball court or ring, if one is in there or not. We will do that later, you know, but there was never one. They have forgotten the basketball ring. I have to watch that it is straight. And yeah, now I drive in the relaxed court, and that is cool, you know. And then garbage court, you know, and then when I drive home back, then I have to drive the other route that we see the closed court, you know. And yeah, and one thing is, I have seen that after the video what I made now, the behind school court, you will see there a date what was staying on 12th August, and today we have the 11th, so that means you will see that, you know. And yeah, that is cool. And yeah, now I drive in, it's not that far, you know. It's a very cool, relaxed place, and there it is, really beautiful. When the sun will come out, that will happen, then wow, that is really from the view one of the most beautiful ones what we have here, you know. That is really cool, you know. But we made a wide, far route, but the bicycle way was really better than all the other routes which I normally drive. That was outstanding. And with that intro, I hope you will enjoy it now. And with my new settings on the camera, that I think is now a very good way. And yeah, here are paragliders in the air, you see. It's also nice. They are flying there. And yeah, a relaxed thing, you know. And you're so much quicker with the e-bike, you know, than with the normal bike. And yeah, aber I have forgotten where my camera is. I still have the lens on, that I get a feeling now for this, you know. And with this long stick I'm not used to that, because with the lens mode I was always in the picture. But this is cool, you know. Wow. Very relaxing. So I drive this now on, and then we see us at Relax Court, or you at the first part 2 then, and now this will be part 3. Yeah, cool day, you know. A really cool day again, to play street ball, to see the courts again. Very nice. And now we see us. Yeah, and I have to cut in, because one thing what I've forgotten about to saying about the filming, you can go in that way to earn money or to make it private. 2 complete different things, and I make it private because when you want to generate money, then you have to make the style which people like nowadays. You know, the 8 minutes, over 8 minutes, you can put in advertisement. By me, YouTube does in advertisement automatically. I cannot change it. I have to be in a partner program to close it, you know. But when I go to the partner program, the finance make me problems, because they say you are in a partner program and you don't earn money. That is something strange, you know. And so that is one thing. And when the videos are over 8 minutes, the YouTubers can bring in advertisement and all of that stuff, you know, or make own clothes. I mean, to me a little bit strange, you know, to buy an expensive t-shirt with only one. Yeah, but everyone how he wants or she wants, you know. And for example, by me, the best videos are those, of course, where I present a ball, you know. Where I say, for example, Nike Playground ball, a video 8 to 10 minutes, which is not too long, because you need watch time. When the people watch the video for a long time, then the video goes out to more people, more and more. And important is only make one content. For example, only street ball, because then the algorithm puts out your videos only to basketball interesting people. And when I make then a training video with calisthenics, then the algorithm does not know which people want to watch the videos. And so you have to think other, that you get always more attention, you know, to your videos with the algorithm. But now it comes, watch. That is amazing. You see it on there in the sky. Wow. Maybe he lands now here. Poh. Amazing, is he? Hello. Geil. He's so close, or? Boy, where does he land? You know, here maybe? Here on the ground? What do you think? We will check it out. And you know what I mean. That is one important thing. And then, but on the other hand, when I represent a basketball, for example, you can believe me, there are going a lot of people only to that video. Wow. Because they are interested in that ball. They want to buy a ball. They are not interested in my person or into my channel. They give in basketball Nike Playground, and then they find my video, they watch it, and then they buy the ball or not. And they will never come again to my videos, you know. So these are not the best people. But now he lands really there, you see. these are not the best people when you want to generate a successful channel, you know. But to me, I make it private, and so when I go to my journeys, I would make the same journeys private without the camera. And to me, the camera makes no difference, you know. Now he lands, watch. Now he comes down, you see that? He will land on that field or here. Wow. Now we check out if he has a good landing or not. Or on the backside, huh? Maybe. No. Wow, you see how quick he comes down? Hey, guy. Wow, good landing, you see that? Now he lands. Oh. Boom. Wow, cool. That was nice, or? You see what I see on my journeys that you normally don't see. And so if I have my camera by me and vlog there, and when I play basketball, I don't think on my camera. You know, I play that what I want, and with 1080p I have much more space, and that is relaxable, you know. I don't have to go, oh, I have to make this video and in that and this and that, no. Because then it is more work than enjoyment. I enjoy my basketball, streetball playing, and I have the camera beside of me. But I would do and play exactly the same without the camera. And so, to me, that is not a problem, you know. It is even more fun because I have someone to talk to you people out there, you know, sometimes more, sometimes less. To me, it doesn't matter if I have 1 view, 1,000 views. If I can make 1 people happy or motivate, I'm not I'm more a motivation channel, that people say, hey, cool, there is the guy who plays always streetball. He drives there and there. And again, he has so much streetball videos, more than anyone else in my country. And hey, cool, now I also go streetball playing, you know. When he plays, he is for sure somewhere in the mountains playing. I go also now playing. That is what I want, you know. Or kids who say, boah, I had a lot of kids told me, you are my favorite basketball testing channel YouTuber, you know. That was amazing to me. And I have so many different videos because normally you have to make the same style, you know. When you want to run a successful channel, in the first sentence, subscribe, you know, one thing that you say, subscribe, or press the bell button. Then you say, and now I have a question, write it in the commentaries, what do you think? They give a shit on your opinion. That the algorithm gives a lot of attention when there are many commentaries. It's all the same nowadays, you know. And then the comment, and at the end you will see what happens there. So in that sense, you know. Or stay tuned, because at the end you will find out the biggest thing, you know, that the people watch for a long time, you know. It's always the same. And by me, I have short videos, long videos, different videos, easier videos, special videos where I put in more work into filming. When it lasts longer than 1 day, you know, the special videos. And so we have a lot of, a library of streetball adventures, you know. And you never know what will come, because I don't make the same video again, the same style, no. And so people have thousands videos almost where they can join now. So if someone loves streetball adventures, you find it here, you know. Always different, and that is cool. And I have someone to talk, because my adventures, believe me, no one makes that. I do that every day. There is no one who has the same willpower to do that, you know. To say, tomorrow I drive there, every day streetball. They say, no, I play at my court beside my home and finish the whole year, you know. But maybe I will bring in this year some people in the videos, you know. Some nice girls, what do you think? But they don't want to act in the camera. But maybe I can talk to them more that they will do it, you know. Yeah, and that is what I wanted to tell you. Now it becomes more hot, you know, watch. Now the weather comes out. Perfect thing by the lake now. I drive in and then we see.
And I always do it big because I can.